you.
What's going on, Mr. Hutcherson?
Okay, what? Okay,
Buongiorno.
please. We're fucking brothers. How can we fix this? Okay. I'll say it again. We're brothers. How do we fix this? All right, this is very pog. Okay. One more time. We're fucking brothers. How do we fix this?
Rami, you first.
Okay. I'll. You know what? I feel like I have to explain myself here because I think Hutch thinks that I'm wilding out, and I'll explain to you my exact process, and then you tell me where I'm wrong. Yeah?
Okay, now let's do Judge Pistone here. Hutch, do not cut Rami off. Rami, you don't cut off Hutch when he talks. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I get a call. Okay, so I'll explain to you how I explained to Vinny. Okay. So when was? I'll ask you a question. When was the last time? And like, just please don't interrupt me because I want to like.
You're asking him a question, so he has to answer.
Okay, yeah, but just don't cut me off when I'm like.
I won't.
You know? So when was the last time me and you have like I saw a car from you?
When was the last time you bought one?
Like when was the last time
It's been
a
weeks.
new car
Weeks.
came through H&O?
Weeks.
Weeks, right? Okay.
Yeah, weeks.
Now, how many times have we come down here and the car list keeps growing and growing, like the showroom?
The private list?
Oh, the when I come down here, the showcase over there in the center, in the thing. Those cars that are on display.
Yeah. Oh, every day.
It grows and grows,
Yes.
right? And listen. I don't want you. Listen, you can easily say, "Yo, Rami, this is my thing." Like, dude, I get that. I don't want you thinking that I don't get that. Trust me, I know. So every time we come down here, I see the list growing and growing, right? And I know Hutch, he has his own private sales that he takes care of and that he does, right? So in my head, I'm like, all right, well, you know, he's just probably just getting everybody. He's probably doing shit for everybody. It is what it is. Whatever.
He doesn't know what the display
then
is.
he's doing
Chat.
the buggy. We're saving up for the
He
buggy.
doesn't know
Whatever.
what the display
whatever
is.
the fuck.
That's what
Then
this
it keeps going on
confusion's
and
about.
on, and I'm like, all right, like what the fuck is going on here? But I'm not gonna say anything because, like I said, who am I? Who am I to say something, right?
Yeah, he's just
because
confused.
I'm not entitled to get cars from you. We don't have anything in written. You're quote unquote helping me out because well, you know, we're like you said, we're family and this and that, right? I can't say anything because I can't be like, yo, Hutch, where the fuck are my cars at? This, that, and the third, right? Right, Hutch?
Of course.
Agreed, right?
Yes, I 100% agree with everything you said.
Okay, so then I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just not gonna say anything. It is what it is, right? You know, whatever the fuck. Then I get the call, right? I hit up Hutch because we were doing an A+ boost, and then I say, yo, Hutch, you want in on this A+? He says, yeah, hit me up when we're doing it because I think we were gonna do the yacht first or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, yo, I had a meeting with Otto. You're not gonna like what you're about to hear. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, great. What is it now? He goes, we're gonna move all the car sales to down here. I said, okay. Like, why? For what reason? And I flipped out, rightfully so. Correct, Vinny? Like how we spoke about. I flipped out, rightfully so. Like, dude, like what the fuck? Like why?
You flipped out, rightfully so, but you're also wrong on how you flipped out.
Let me continue. Let me continue because let me explain to you why I flipped out, and you're gonna understand why I flipped out, right?
Keep going. Yeah.
So I flipped out, and then I was like, bro, like what the fuck? So once again, I haven't seen cars in a very long time from Hutch. He says, you're not gonna like what you're about to hear. He goes, he says, this is the vision that H&O has had from the beginning, and this is what we've always wanted, this and that. Meanwhile, every time I sell a car for him, he tells me, we're in the shadows, we don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to be on the books, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, so then is it one thing or is it the other, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck is going on here? Then Otto comes in, and Otto says, oh, Hutch explained it wrong. And then he goes, well, all the cars that we're selling through Otto's, we're going to sell down here, and we're still going to give you the
I'll call
exotics.
you right back. I'm in a meeting. Bye. Sorry about that.
He goes, we're going to sell all the cars from Otto and through here, and we're still going to give you the exotics. Okay, once again, in my head, I come down here every fucking day. I see Cadillacs, Subarus getting pushed out, this and that. Like I said, I can't say anything. It's not my fucking thing. This is Hutch's shit. So I don't have a position to even speak on. Okay, so I'm not gonna say anything because, like I said, I can't. Who the fuck am I to even say something? I can't say shit, right? So anyway, so like I said, in my head, I'm seeing all these things get on display. Oh, they're all getting fucking sold. Then he goes, all the exotics are still gonna get pushed through the VLC, this and that. In my head, I'm like, that's fucking bullshit because I already know Otto's gonna say one thing, he's gonna disappear, and then Hutch is gonna take care of operations, and Hutch is gonna continue to put everything through down here, which is fine. I have nothing. I don't have like for me. I don't like. And Hutch is gonna say, oh well, you're fucking greedy. I didn't need to do this to you. I helped you out. I made you quote unquote rich in that business because I didn't have to do that. I could have pushed everything through autos or myself. I helped you out because I was being a homie to you. The thing is, like, I never give a fuck about the money, and you can think that's cap, but I literally, on God, wallahi, I haven't spent a fucking dollar from anything that I fucking got from you, Hutch. And everything that I got from you, I gave it away. I had $2 million in the bank account. I gave 600,000 of that to fucking Chawa to buy his R32. I spent another 150 grand to upgrade K's buggy and put like cosmetics on it. And there's still money in there. And then I gave another 100 for somebody else for a fucking loan or some shit. I gave fucking Wayne $1 million. I don't even spend any of that money. So the fact for you to say, oh well, money is the money's gonna well, you're just being greedy. Like, dude, it has nothing to do with the fucking money. All I gave a fuck was about the foot traffic from the gallery. That's why I flipped out. Because now one tuner shop isn't gonna help me with fucking jack shit.
The money.
And
When
the
we
fucking
say anything about money,
and now
chat?
everything's gonna get pushed through here. So now I gotta figure out my own path in terms of how to get cars through VLC. And the reason why I flipped out is because it seemed like, or it seems like you've been plotting this for a while to just have everything run through down here and just cut me out eventually. When the reality, you could have just hit me up and told me from like 2 weeks ago when you stopped giving me cars.
Okay, am I good to go? So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rami. I agree with everything that you said to the point where what you believe, and if I believe those same false realities, I would be fucking incredibly upset at me.
Go ahead. I won't interrupt you.
You're all good. We haven't gave you a car for 3 weeks. We pushed the 5 cars to you, and whenever we pushed those 5 cars, we extended literally every resource that we had. Every last dollar that we had, we put into making the cars for the last VLC opening. Okay? Once those cars were done, we had $4.9 million in the account. Otto took all of the money, left us $900,000. Then boom, K's buggy comes into the city. We have 0 materials. We have 0 anything, 0 high quality parts. Everything is completely zeroed out. Right? We run out of money. We take $650,000 for a Subaru that we have no intentions of making because we thought that we were going to be able to get the materials. Boom, material fucking shortage, and I know Vinny can contest with this. Everyone's struggling to get materials. I'm having Flippy give me materials that's supposed to be used for thermite and for the guns for us, and instead he's giving it to me for K's car.
The fuck?
Boom. B classes cannot be scratched.
What the fuck is boom, bitch?
Only
what the fuck you taking my
stop.
car for?
So listen.
Let me. But
wait. Let me
okay,
just explain.
I'm
okay.
totally joking, Hutch. Continue.
So then all the VIN scratches are one across the board. We call up the Harmony boys. We call up Jordan. We get all the VIN scratches. We get all of that. Doesn't matter. We still can't get the materials. Took us every day of those 2 weeks to get those materials for Mr. K's buggy. All right. Everything was being exhausted to get the buggy. We had no money. At the time the buggy was built, there was $213,000, and our next order that we had was $260,000. We had no money. We were out there getting the materials for ourselves. We finally get K's buggy built, and it's out. Boom. Then now we have to get done with the Subaru. So now we get the Subaru out, and that's done. Claire also had a Subaru coming for a private deal that we agreed to 4.5 weeks ago before we even filled up your thing, so we had a backlog. So we finally cleared up all the backlog today, and everything is finally cleared up. And it was Mr. K's car plus 2 additional private deals. One for the 650 for the Angels, and one for 650 from the Pablo. The only reason we even sold it to him was because we had to get the money to do it through Mr. K's car. And we were planning on going through the VLC for the money anyways, but he had the entire cash value. We needed the cash flow instantly, and we just took the deal private. Yo, give us the money. We'll fucking build you your car.
Okay. All right. So three things that I have questions on everything you just fucking asked. Number one, what does our business relationship have anything to do with the buggy? I didn't tell you to go give Cassie Cupcakes a free fucking AMG 4-door for fucking free for no fucking reason, and she hasn't been around since. I didn't tell you to do that.
First
you could
off,
easily charge her half of that. I didn't tell you to do that. Well, no, let me finish.
Okay.
Number one, that set you in the hole. Number two, like I said, that's between you and Otto if he took out that money. That's not between me and you. That's nothing to do with me and you though. Like that's not. I don't even know that.
It's
like,
for the
now.
place that we're standing in, and the reason.
Go
ahead.
Hutch, that has nothing to do with me and you, and neither does the buggy, bro. Like what? If like you get what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, I talked to Randy, bro. I'm just gonna give you the $1 million like that's left in the bank account. I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay.
No,
Here we go.
Okay, now let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish, bro.
Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. Number one. Number two, we're all here as family. We're talking. Okay, so don't speak like that to your family. Okay, that's one.
How about you let me talk? How about you let me talk?
Okay, but
Can I talk? Can I speak?
No, because I don't want you to give up on this. Is my fucking point.
Who's giving up?
You literally just said it.
Can you fucking let me finish, or are you gonna let me know? Are you not gonna let me talk?
Okay.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, little bitch. Okay, so anyway, so as I was saying, I like honestly, dude, like I just will like I don't want to even like this shit's just a fucking headache, bro. Like the shit between you and Otto has nothing to do with me. Even the buggy, like that's between you and K. You got to figure out a fucking deal between you and K.
No,
that's not on me. Like
you're acting like I'm upset about the buggy, man. I'm not. We don't need the money. That's if you let me. Here's your problem, Rami, and I don't want to fucking be an asshole, but I'm going to, because every single conversation, just like what you're doing right now with assuming everything that you just assumed, you're completely wrong. The cars up there aren't the fucking private deals. We're hoarding fucking VIN scratches so that whenever we can convert and we can get the fucking stuff for them, we're going to convert them, and then we plan on selling it through VLC. This was our plan the whole time. Otto wakes up. I never talked to this motherfucker about this shit ever, through emails, through nothing. He wakes up, comes down here, and tells me exactly what he told me. Guess what my idea is? The first thing I thought, I gotta tell Rami, because he's gonna be pissed. I called you trying to be a fucking homie. I called you the instant he left the fucking building. Yo, I gotta call Rami, make sure Rami understands what the fuck's about to happen. That was the first person I thought of was you. Then I call your ass and I get nothing but fucking disrespect. It's your fucking fault. What the fuck's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And when I told you on the phone, I said, you're not going to like this. Otto. I never said us. I said Otto H&O. 1 second, Vinny, please. I said Otto H&O. Otto H. I do, but you're assuming, man. None of those cars are for fucking private sales.
Let me chime in here a second, Rami. What you need to understand.
No.
If
first of all,
hold on. Let me talk.
Hutch, that's my bad that I flipped that on you like that.
And then you come down. You come down to the fucking meeting, bro. And you got the balls to sit there in front of my fucking boss, the one guy in the city that I fucking work for that gave me an opportunity to run my own shop. You have the balls to sit there and say, shut the fuck up. Don't fucking say a word. I would never do that to you, homie. Ever.
No, that's on me. That's my bad, bro. Sometimes, like, I got heated. I was super fucking pissed, man.
So I feel like the thing is here, Rami, at the end of the day, Otto is the big man here, right? And whatever he says goes, and basically Hutch is just his worker. I feel like you gave.
Like that,
hold
bro.
on, hold on. But the thing is, you gave him the blunt of your frustration off of something that he was told to do. He was literally told to do this, and you're giving him all the shit for it.
No, 100%. But you got to understand, from my perspective, is I don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't know, dude. Maybe.
Listen, bro, I fuck with you a lot, and I give you a lot of shit. When you're at the courthouse and you fucking testified against me, I let you hear it for the next 30 minutes until you got pissed at me. You guys, no, bro. You guys fuck with me every day. You put me on the ground. I fucking rage. I bang my hand on the dashboard or whatever.
Hutch, listen, I get the shit in the stick as well.
Exactly, but you have to understand something, man. Like, just because I fuck with you, like, it's like, dude, I'm out of a fucking locker room, man. Like, that's just the way that I show love. Is whenever shit like that comes push to shove, you fuck with me, I fuck with you. One of us gets mad, next day it's fucking fresh. Listen, man.
No, of course, and it was fresh. Like, even
it was, and that's why I told Vinny. That's why I told Vinny.
Just the way everything fucking played out.
Yes.
It seemed like you plotted on this for, like, I'm just saying, like, the way everything played out, it seemed like you were plotting this for weeks, and that you were just trying to damage control. Because when I came down here to talk to Otto, you said one thing, and Otto said the complete fucking opposite.
Because
when I
exactly, but that's again because you checked him. He told me one thing. I told you right then and there. You were the first person I called. I said exactly word for word what he said. And you kept asking me, you said, what did Otto say? What did Otto say? And I kept telling you word for word what he said. And then you came down here. You pressed him. He changed what his initial statement of what he wanted to do, because then he realized we're fucking taking more business away from VLC. Before you even came down here, I said, Otto, he could give 2 fucks about the cars. He cares about the foot traffic. That's all he cares about. I swear to God, I literally told him that before you came down here. And he said, well, that's fine. We'll fucking fix it. We'll give him the exotics. We'll take the cars down here. We'll have a larger selection. And then we could even use VLC whenever they need exotic cars. We'll give them to them.
That's not me then, bro. That I shouldn't have assumed. I made an ass out of myself, and I'm sorry, Hutch.
Yeah, and that's why we're here, and this I'm loving it. So the problem with you, what happened, Rami, is basically like, don't shoot the messenger. You shot the messenger, and you shit all over his chest.
What I was going to say over the phone, and I accept your apology, Rami, I'm going to be honest, man. Yay! What I was going to say over the phone,
I've been equally as fucking pissed, bro. Like, you got to understand.
I would have. I would have, and that's why that's why I called you instantly, because I wanted you to understand, like, bro, you're going to get fucked here. Like, that was my mission. And we even told Otto, I was like, I want to put I was going to literally put Vulture La Culture outside the fucking doors and do this as the import and exporting station. I was going to tell you that over the phone before you blew up.
And by the way, if you really need the money, like, bro, I'll give you all the money back. On God, wallahi, like,
I don't.
When I tell you I haven't spent $1 from that, I literally gave it all away, Hutch.
But
I haven't spent $1 fucking dollar. You can even ask Randy. He sees the bank account. Even Vinny, I think, actually can. I haven't spent $1 from any of that money.
And I believe you, and I don't.
I literally gave it to Chawa and Kay.
I know.
I haven't literally seen anything.
Listen.
So my question here is, Hutch's vision down here from Otto, I think it's amazing.
And that's another thing. Let me interrupt you on that note. That's another thing. For me, the way it seemed like, I'm gonna be real with you. The way it seemed is like, okay, well, Otto's coming down here. He's implementing all these fucking things down here. And then it's like, well, Hutch calls me, says, yo, I'm shit out of luck. And then I'm like, okay, dude, like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
No, and I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why
I just want you to understand my perspective. Like, I fucked up. Don't get it wrong. Like, in terms of like flipping out and shit like that. And that's my bad. I shouldn't have done that. At the end of the day, you're one of the boys. You know, I got a lot of love for you, Hutch. I don't want you thinking I hate you.
Of course.
Or shit like that. I think me and you are oil and water, and we butt heads a lot. But that's
because
just how we are.
We are very alike. That is why.
Yeah.
We're very short-tempered. We're very straight to the point, and both of us think at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I get that. And trust me, the way that Otto came down here, this motherfucker, his brain is so big. He has these epiphanies.
I wanted to fucking murk him, bro.
Yes, bro.
Like,
but that's just, bro. Working for Otto, that's the way he is. He has these fucking brain things. He has all the steps lined out. It seems like we've been talking about it for 2 months.
He literally, in the snap of his fingers, he just came down here and said, "Oh, all right, we're cutting VLC out."
Yes,
completely.
and that's.
I had to come down here and bitch him out, and I'm like, bro, like what? Like
basically, I feel like honestly,
I don't want to invest in this shit. I don't, bro. Hutch,
I think honest to God, though.
Vinny, sorry, one last thing,
okay.
Because you weren't at that conversation with Otto. Hutch, I don't want to fucking invest, bro. I don't care about them. I have enough money, bro. I'm fucking loaded.
It's not about the money again.
I care about people walking into the gallery. That's all it is to me, bro.
So here's
literally
the thing,
all
though.
it is.
I think Hutch wants you involved still, Rami, is because you started him off when
Listen,
using the gallery.
I know that
you did the right thing by him.
I know that you want the gallery, Rami, and I know that you want
foot
traffic. I know exactly what you're saying, and I know exactly what you're saying. You want people to go in there. You want there to be a reason why people are always at the gallery. And I agree with you, man. But here's the reality, and I'm saying this
like a touch up. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, and I'm saying this because I truly believe this. When it comes to the gallery, and it comes to the gym sales, and it comes to everything like that. And I know that's your baby, because if H&O was in the same way, I'd be pissed too. But it's one of those things where if you could have an appendage of the gallery, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you put fucking some labels up on this bitch, fucking decorate the shit out of it, have this as H&O X VLC imports and exports? Still have your shit being the main awesome cars.
We never did that, though, because you said you wanted us to be in the shadows, you know? I'm down to do that. I don't give a fuck.
And again, that's what always has been the plan, was us operating in the shadows and you being able to sell the cars. And again, wake up, new fucking facility. I didn't even know. I walked down here. I see all my fucking VIN scratches parked up. I said, oh shit, this is fucking scuff. Put in. Talk to Otto. No, we're wanting the people to be able to see the VIN scratches. Oh, okay, sounds good. Again, I had no idea. But at the end of the day, this is Otto's business, and I have to fucking do the work that he wants me to do. And that's just the end.
Like a private
So
business.
what I want to do is, and again, I don't want VLC to close. I fucking love you. I want you to be able to do VLC. I want to turn this place, because H&O Imports and Exports is just the same as Vulture Culture or VLC Imports and Exports. We already have the business. We already have everything like that. H&O will operate out of the building. VLC will operate their car sales out of this building also. We'll pull you in on the fucking money whenever it comes to the...
Wait, what?
Whenever it comes to VLC, you guys are going to be able to take any car that you want. If you see fucking a Subaru, a fucking Cadillac, or this, that, and the other car, you'll be able to say, we want that car, you'll take it, and you'll bring it over to VLC and put it on your showroom floor. So you guys are able to come here and just grab whatever you want, sell it at your spot. You can take all the exotics, bikes, whatever, and then we'll just take everything else. We'll sell the cars that we don't know that we can for sure sell. We'll wait for someone to basically come here and do it private. Does that make sense?
Okay, are you saying that on behalf of Otto? Did Otto agree to this?
Yes,
or you just
Otto's
saying this
already
right now?
agreed. That's literally what he said whenever Rami was here.
Okay.
But he said he wanted to move all the cars from Otto's down here and then give the Italic GTOs and shit to us.
Yeah,
to
so
sell.
so the business model for this place is this, and this is what I was wanting to tell you when we were at the last meeting. All those cars up there are still completely VIN scratches. The difference is that they're on display, which means that the hoods are locked. Every car has a fake plate on it also. So if a cop ever comes down here, they can't just run the fucking VIN because the thing is locked. They can't run VINs. So if someone wants to test drive a car, we test drive all down here. So everything is illegal about the business, but no one knows that. They pick their car. They say, we want this. We say, okay, sounds good. They give 20% of a down payment, which in this case would be $200,000. And then instead of us giving them money to pay the whole car off, they just owe us. So it's $200,000, and instead of owing a loan company $800K, you owe us $800K worth of your car. If you don't make your payments, we keep the money and take the car back. So we convert the cars on the orders of themselves here. So if Rami wanted to have 5 legit cars made up and they're ready to sell, that's fine. Here we'll have 200 fucking VIN scratches as a selection, and then people can just pick what they want, and then we'll always be able to sell cars. If you don't buy it, fine, we scrap it. And on top of that, Rami, haven't told you, our high quality parts can produce refined materials now, so we'll never have the problem of not being able to get refined. We can literally boost cars all day and be self-sufficient, which came in this morning. So all of the problems we've had being able to get cars and whatever, as long as we have money, we have cars. So all those problems are gone. No more Sionis and waiting on them to wake up.
Yeah, that's all right. I just want to reiterate. You understand where I was coming from.
I do, man, and that's why the entire time you said your story, I was like, it's literally, man, it was just, it made sense, and I understand where you were coming from with everything. But all you have to do next time, bro, is just fucking ask me, man. I love you. Anything you want to know about anything I'm doing, you know that I'll fucking tell you straight up, and like I will never sway.
Oh, Rami doesn't respect me, or like, bro, like that's not the case at all. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have like.
You were just
know?
heated. I get it. You were fucking hot. You didn't want to hear any more. You didn't, because what I told you was completely different than what you heard.
It pisses me off even like just seeing the fucking gallery the way it is, man. Like
I know. I hear you. But
it's
we're
beyond
cool.
me at this point, bro.
Yeah.